Bob Lennon, man. Bob, how you doing today, man?
Doing pretty good, man. I appreciate the opportunity once again.
Already, man. We appreciate you coming down, man, and really just talking to us here on the More Than Music TV set, man. And you know, Bob, how long you been doing music here in Middle Georgia, man?
Like seriously, really for about 2 years. You know what I'm saying? As far as like investing in myself.
Right.
2 years, yeah.
Right. And in the 2 years that you've been doing it, man, how would you say the scene is here in Middle Georgia for you?
I mean, it's a real dope scene because I mean, it's a lot of talented people here in Middle Georgia, but it's also challenging because I mean, with a lot of talent, you know what I'm saying, it's kind of hard to break through. You know, also with talent also comes with a bunch of how can I put it? A bunch of struggles, you know what I'm saying, just trying to you know, compete with other artists and for PR and promotions, especially like social media wise, because you know what I'm saying, you got so many artists out there trying to put their stuff out. You know what I'm saying, it's hard for you to try to connect with people because you got so many other artists out there putting their music out, so it's hard for you to like break out and stand out on your own.
Right.
But besides that, I mean, it's a real dope scene. You know, you got a lot of competitions and opportunities. You know what I'm saying, for artists like me. You know, for, as far as like mixtape Mondays in Macon, Georgia. A lot of clubs, I know Warner Robins do open mics on certain nights and things like that. So, I mean, it's a pretty cool scene. You just got to know where to go. You know what I'm saying? You got to get out there and grind, and also, you know, find a lot of people to meet.
Right. Right. And who are some of the artists that you had the opportunity to work with out here?
I really haven't worked with anybody. The only artist that I worked with, really from Macon, is a guy named Suspect Hardboy.
Mm-hmm. Shout out to Suspect.
Yeah, Suspect. He's from Macon. And I also worked with a guy named Eville Matthews. His name used to be Trey Bars, but for some type of reason his name is Eville Matthews. But I worked for him, with him. He's from, I don't know where he's from. I think he's from up north, but he stayed out here for a little while.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. And being independent, man, you know, that's definitely some of the struggles and everything that you'll encounter as being an independent artist, man, you know. But what keeps you going, man? What keeps you motivated?
What keeps me motivated? That's a really good question. Myself, man. That's pretty much it, man. You know what I'm saying? I think if you're crazy enough to think you're gonna break into music, you gotta have self-motivation.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's pretty much it.
Right. Drive, man. That focus. You gotta have the focus. You know what I mean? So, I definitely feel you there. And you know, at the end of the day, when all else fails, you can't fail yourself. So, you know, you absolutely right about that, man. And you know, now, tell us about your single "Ballerina," man. That you got. Describe it to us, man.
Well, ballerina to me is kind of crazy because like ballerina, you think about a ballerina, you think about like a petite girl, you know what I'm saying, who trained her whole life to do something professionally in music. But a ballerina to me, you know what I'm saying, is pretty much like an exotic dancer, you know what I'm saying. So I wrote a song about, you know, exotic dancers, you know, in the scene, and you know, pretty much about how they're just running through that check, you know what I'm saying, how they getting it and they're living that life, and, you know what I'm saying, the quality of life that they're living, or the quality of life that they may be portraying, you know what I'm saying.
Right.
So I just pretty much wrapped it up in the song.
Right. Now, you know, with it being, with you explaining it that way, is there any one in particular exotic dancer that inspired you to write the song, or just for everybody?
No, it's just, I mean, it's just for everybody, you know what I'm saying. I wouldn't say it was one specific dancer, but you know what I'm saying, it was, you know, maybe dancers I've encountered, or maybe stories I've heard, or you know, maybe even, you know, stuff I've seen on TV about exotic dancers.
Right.
And I just, you know, experiences.
Right.
I just wrap it up in the song.
I dig it, man. And you know, I've seen the video, man, and I was actually on set while you shot a few scenes of the video here, man, and it's a real dope video, man.
Sure. You know, let me do it here.
Man, anytime, man. You know, we appreciate you coming down and thinking of us, you know, making us a part of your movement, man. And any artist that is aspiring to start now, man, what advice would you give them right now, man?
Don't quit, because if you quit, you'll never know if you had a chance to make it. So I mean, that's pretty much it, man. Because I've been doing this for like 2 years, but I've been doing it through like a bunch of hardships. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I had a kid, had a job, lost family members who wanted more from me. You know, besides me rapping in the basement or putting all my money into music. But you know what I'm saying? The more you keep doing it, you'll start to gradually make steps, you know what I'm saying, little baby steps, and those baby steps are gonna lead to bigger steps, and hopefully it'll lead to something, you know, a dream or something that we never thought would happen.
Right. And that's powerful, man, because that's true, man. You know, a lot of people that, you know, artists especially, man, you know, it's like they hit a roadblock or something happens. And I'm not saying that you don't stop to acknowledge where you are at the time, but at the same time, you got to remember to keep moving, man. You know, you can't hit what you can't catch. You know, so you got to stay on the move with this, man. Got to stay on the move, man. Well, Bob, man, in closing, man, any shout outs to anybody, man?
Man, I want to shout out my producer slash business partner, Buddha, man. We've been doing it, you know,
salute to Buddha, man.
Ever since I started. He's been there with me. Also, I just want to shout out everybody back home who's supporting me, you know what I'm saying? Like I always scream out at my shows, who is Bob Lennon, you know what I'm saying? Because nobody really knows me, but I got a lot of people back home in the 478 supporting me and supporting the movement. And also just shout out to all the artists, you know what I'm saying, doing it. And in closing, I want to shout out Mr. David Tripp, man, for supporting the movement and also hooking us up. So thank you. And I am Music TV.